Good morning, good night. Good to see you all. Hope you're doing well. We're going to give it a few more moments as everyone's kind of running a little bit late on our end. But yes, if you have any questions, again, there's that Q&A feature right there. Audio and video are good. Nice. Thanks for letting us know. Thank you. Nice. Okay. And it looks like people are here, so we're going to go ahead and talk about what we've got cooking over here in Rover and also GeoDNet. So the first one is, of course, our company updates, company and community updates. The first one is our Rover Tarantula X, our Thanksgiving giveaway went extremely well. We got over 100 participants over the world, and we selected our five. We're still waiting on those five people to get back to us. I believe we have four confirmed, and then one more waiting. If that one person doesn't get back to me today, I think we'll redraw it, and that person who could win could be you. So it'd be a great old time. And then our next update is our weekly rover burned. We see that the amount is 671,381. Gary, can you tell us a little bit more about what this number means and represents?
Yeah, because we start to burn rover token because we have some real revenue from the data sales. Yeah, I think a couple of weeks ago, we make announcement that we have a signed contract with the Zelotech, and they need us to provide some data, yeah, for training their AI systems. So that means we already sell the data to them. So that means according to our tokenomics, we need to buy back from the secondary market and burn the token. Yeah. So that's the whole story.
Yes, and so there were some concerns about where the tokens are being bought from, whether that's coming from private storage, as we see some other companies do that, or whether we actually use the funds that we acquired from our data sale and then purchase it from the open market. Can you talk a little bit more about what that is?
Yeah, the raw token was purchased from the open secondary market. Yeah, specifically from the DEX. So
Mm-mm-mm.
I think many people can see we already bought some the rover token and burn them. Yeah. Yeah. So we don't mint the new token for burning, or we don't use the other the pool token for burning. Instead, we take the portion of our data sales revenue and go to the public exchange, the DEX. Yeah. So
Mm-mm.
we buy the token back and burn. Yeah.
Nice. And then for the burn, I was reading into it, and it goes into a specific wallet, right? That can't be touched. Can we share
Yes.
that address because it's also publicly exchanged?
Of course, of course. Yeah. So maybe later I'll send to you. Maybe you
Yeah, yeah,
can.
yeah. You'll
Yeah,
send it to
yeah,
me, and then I'll post it on our various social medias. Again, if you're not
yeah,
following us on our social media, you can find that in our bio
yeah,
on various social
yeah,
medias, whether that be Twitter,
yeah,
Discord,
yeah,
Instagram, etc. So,
yeah.
with that,
Okay.
very excited that we got our data sale, and we hope to continue to sell data to various companies.
Hmm.
Yes. And soon, I believe we also have new data coming out. Can you talk a little bit more about what that looks like, Gary?
You mean the data sales, the new data sales?
Yeah, we're releasing the 360 data, right? Or a
Yes,
little bit?
yes. Yeah. Right now we have a couple of customers who need our the POC data, because the they evaluate sounds the period of the evaluating our data is a little longer. Yeah. So that means we need to wait. We need to be patient. But most of our customer give us the very good feedback of our data quality. And also we add the 360 data and to send to our potential customers that feel very happy about our data. So I believe in the coming months we will get more data sales contract and sell more data. Maybe that means we will burn more data, more token. Yeah,
Nice, yes. And as we know
yeah.
with simple economics, burning more tokens, especially if there is a limited or finite supply, will therefore slightly or
Yes.
maybe majorly increase that demand.
Yes, yes, that's correct. Because we already renounce our mint authority. I know not every
Mhm.
project do that. So So that means when we burn the tokens, they gone forever.
Yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so the total supply can only go down, never up. Yeah,
Yeah. In plain English, that's what it means. Yep. Thanks for explaining that.
yeah.
Nice. All right. And then for our next one, we talk about staking. We have some big updates for staking. And David, can you, or not David, my apologies. Gary, can you share a little bit more about what that timeline looks like and what we've settled on?
Yeah, so according to our initial plan, we will launch the soft staking before, yeah, the December 15th. That means we got 12 days left, right? No, 11 days left.
12 or 11, depending
So
on where you're at in the world.
yeah, yeah. So that means our engineers, they are not 996. They are working maybe 15 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Sheesh.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true because we just got we prefer our contributors, potential contributors, they can start to staking before the the holiday, so
Mhm.
that's what we are doing right now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to hit that holiday. We realize holidays is a lot of spend,
Yeah.
especially for gifts, but also in terms of some investments for some people. So, what
Yeah.
is a soft staking versus a hard staking?
Yeah, the soft staking is people can stake their rover token on their app or on the web page on our website. But when they stake their token, we need 1 month to process the manufacturing, the shipment. So that means when the our contributors get the hardware, and then they can use the hardware to get to collect the data and get the token reward. That's whole process is the hard launch, the hard launch. So
Mm,
I think the total process will be finished the by the end of the January. Yeah. So
mm. Nice,
yeah,
yes. So, again, to summarize that for everyone here, and then also for our video purposes later, the staking model we are going to soft launch on January 5th. No, not January. We're
no,
going
no,
to soft
December.
launch on December 15th.
Yeah,
And then from there, it will take about a month to process, depending on where you're at in the world if you get selected. Then on somewhere in January, we are going
mm,
to officially launch the staking.
yes, yes.
Nice. Good, good, good. Yeah, so excited
Mm,
for that. The community feedback was great. A lot of people had great input, and we implemented that into our
mm,
plan. So,
yeah,
with the next
that's
one, we have this one. This one is me. So, out of nowhere, I decided
mm,
to say, hey, maybe we can give a light cone away. The community loved it. I was a big fan. And then I had a call with Gary. Gary was on board for the most part, but we do still need to get Mike's approval. I'm going to have a call with Mike either later today or tomorrow to discuss this. I've been warming him
mhm,
up to it, so it's looking pretty positive. But nonetheless, if we can't get the light cone, we do have those Tarantula X's. I'm sure he'll tie it to some goal of 100 retweets or 200 likes or something, still obtainable, but would take a community effort to get in order to give that away. So look forward to that. We're gonna have that sometime. I should be able to record it and edit it by tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, sometime over the weekend. Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Any thoughts you'd like to share,
Mhm.
Gary or David?
Yeah, well, I feel so excited if some if some people to get the free, yeah, the LCE. Yeah, so let's ask Mike to ask him to agree to give away the LC. Yeah, but
Yes.
but the TX is also the good one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
TXs are great. I use a TX almost every other day, and okay, not
yeah,
every other day. Like, it used to be at peak time every other day, but now my commute time is not that great, so I just throw it on here and there.
yeah, yeah,
David,
I
anything you'd
also
like to
I
share?
also think it's a good idea because given the Litecoin is so useful to capture high quality data.
Hmm,
And
hmm.
yep.
Yeah, nice.
yeah,
So we're excited about that. Sending all the vibes. Thank you again for all of your support on making this happen as a community. So let's see. The next one is our tech news. And the first one we'd like to share is image from the light cone, right? That you could potentially win. What is happening here, Gary? What do we see on the before on the left and then the after on the
Oh,
right?
yeah, so the this image shows the light cone data collected by our contributors. In this data, the light up point clouds project onto the camera image. Yeah, the point, the light up points is the right and the green dots. Yeah,
Mhm.
so this is very important because technically speaking, for the AI training, the models need to know the distance ground truth of each target captured by the camera. So the left panel, you can see the shows the misalignment between the 3D LiDAR return and to the 2D image feature. So you can see the vertical pose, we have the LiDAR points that fall into the wrong pixel locations, and the right panel, next one, the
The right
after,
panel, yep, right
yeah,
there.
the after panel, you shows the same thing after we upgrade our calibration and the 2D to 3D mapping pipeline. So the LiDAR point line up with the visual edge and the feature in that image. So the depth information correct sticks to the corresponding pixel. So yeah, so technically we are seeing the result of the correcting the three linked problem at once. The first one, because the extrinsic or intrinsic the calibration. Calibration is very 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 important for us. And the second one is the timing synchronization. Later I will elaborate the what is the time synchronization. And the third one, we improved the projection and distortion composition. So after that, we get more accurate data, the higher quality data, and our customer feel very happy about that.
Yeah. Why is this important? Like, if I'm a normal person, right, I'm seeing these points, and
Yeah,
if I, without the red boxes, it would take me a while to notice. It's like, oh yeah, some are slightly leaning towards the
yeah.
left or towards the right. Why is this
Mm.
important for autonomous vehicles and all that?
Oh, yeah, because many AI learning pipelines and the sensor fusion models use the lidar depth as the ground truth for the camera sensors. So if the depth information is misaligned, the training label are noisy, and the models learn wrong association, leading to the low detection and the segmentation accuracy. So this is number one. Number two is the sensor fusion. Correction is the camera gives the high resolution, the semantic detail, and the LiDAR gives the metric depth. So the fusion requires that the pixel correspondent to the correct 3D ray. Okay, so the misalignment breaks the fusion algorithm, yeah, and produce the many errors, yeah, of the geometry. And I think the third reason why it's important because the localization, you know, um, yeah, the high precision maps, yeah, rely on the constant geometry and the projections error, cause the line, ley line, the curves, and the sign location to be placed incorrectly, yeah, in map. So by the way, we are developing such applications to make the ordinary maps more accurate, yeah, such as the Google Map. So please stay tuned. Yeah, yeah, this is our next step. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Can you talk
yeah.
a little bit more about what scenario this could be important in? Like
Uh,
the first thing that comes to mind is safety, right? You
yeah.
said
Uh,
for
mm,
association and then also
mm,
segmentation, right? If it's
yeah.
not properly aligned, then it can think a
Yeah.
pole is a person or a
Yeah.
tree is something other than a tree, right?
Yes. Yes. First the autonomous driving or ADAS, the systems that needs to process the the data, yeah, and process the longitude and the coordinate data. Yeah. So the more accurate the better for the AI models. The second one is the map. Yeah, because we are generating the more accurate maps, yeah, in specific areas. So this one is very helpful to project the 3D point to the 2D images. Yeah. So also some scenario like the object detection, even the robotic inspection, even the water model building. Right now the current water model they don't have the geometry the related or the location related, but we are I think maybe in the future we are going to build the water model related to the geolocation. Yeah. So in this scenario, it's very, very important.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very important, right? Even a foot can be a huge difference, especially when everything, or not everything, but
Mm,
most things are a foot off, right? So that's why it's
mm,
important to get that centimeter level accuracy, especially
yes.
from that RTK that is provided by GeoDNet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so
Okay.
that is our example for today. And then we also have some questions. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to use the Q&A feature. If you have or would like to see us and keep up with any of us on social media, especially Rover, you can take a screenshot of that QR code or a photo if you're not on your phone right now and
Mm,
follow along with us on there. So, the first
mm.
question we got from our Discord is from JK. Is the team actively applying to get on more exchanges? And if so, are you all using market makers to do so? I think this
Um,
was for both of us, so we can go with David first and then we'll go with Gary.
yeah.
Yeah, sure. So for GeoDNet, so we are well listed into centralized exchanges, Gate and Maxi, and we are working actively to get listed in more bigger names, and we been working on that continuously. At the same time, we increase the liquidity for the DEX, mostly from the Solana side. Um, yeah, we do use market makers for our exchanges. I think that help us to maintain the price integrity because we have GOD token resides in multiple blockchains, Polygon and Solana, and it is good for we have a market maker that can monitor the prices on different places, and they can try to balance automatically. I think that helps us. Um, Other than that, I think most of our trading volume is from organic trades, especially from the DX side.
Hmm,
Mm.
nice. Thanks for sharing. What
Yeah.
about you, Gary, on the rover side?
And yeah, totally agree with Devi. Because our right now we just list on the Maxi and the DAX. It's the Radium, but in the future, of course, we will list more the exchange. Yeah. Right now we are doing some research. Yeah. So I think after January or February, we will try to list in some other yeah the exchanges. Yeah, but
Nice.
and the market maker, and I think yeah, the market maker is very important for us. It can help us to keep the stable of the token price and the trading volume, something like that. So yes, we will cooperate with the market maker. Yeah.
Nice. For those that don't know, David or Gary, can you share what a market maker is?
Um,
Yeah,
Debbie.
I can give some
Yeah.
introduction about market maker. So basically, it's similar to traditional stock market. There is a buy and sell, especially in the centralized exchange. You have like order book. You have someone want to sell the price, someone want to buy at a lower price, and there is a gap between them. So to facilitate the transaction, if the gap is too big, it will deter the user to actually do the execution. So the market maker will kick in and provide the better, or smaller price gap between the buy and sell.
Oh, wow. That
Mm.
was a great way of explaining it. That was very digestible. Thank you so much. Nice. And again, if you have any other questions, feel free to shoot those on into the Discord, tag us on X, or use the Q&A feature here if you are watching live, right? So now we move on to Token Run. David, share whatever you can with this project.
Sure. Yeah. So we've been working on Token Run for quite some time. So the main idea is we have the world largest RTK network already. It's being used for a lot of serious businesses like surveyor, automation, drones. And we also looking to expand the usage of our network into Web3. So that's these projects from. And actually, we had a very good relationship with Solana Foundation. And when they release, when they are preparing for the Seeker phone, the second generation of their mobile phone, we've been connected with them and been talking about what we can do with the Seeker phone and our RTK network. So we get some give them some advice about what kind of the GNS chips will be used in the phone so they can do RTK from the phone directly.
Hmm.
So that's a major step because there are not many phones can do RTK directly. And the Seeker actually followed our suggestion and they choose the genus chip that can do RTK. So from hardware side, it's compatible with RTK network, with GeoNet RTK network. So I think that the another step forward is what a cell phone with RTK capability can do. So the very important feature will be, we can actually identify, so or actually do proof of location with the phone itself. Because RTK network, it will use the nearby ground base stations and do
Hmm.
the RTK algorithm and get the real data from the satellites and also run the RTK algorithm and the result will be like centimeter level accuracy and that process it's I would say it's pretty much unfakeable. Nobody can fake the signal unless it's in a state level. If it's a country, you have all the resource of military, you probably can do that.
Mm.
But for normal use, you probably cannot fake the RTK data. So that gave us a very useful feature. So we can use the GeoNet RTK network and can actually prove where you are. You don't really need to disclose your location, but we can actually do a proof and we can record on chain. So this is idea, which could be very useful for Web3. We've been talking about a lot of location-based games like
Mm.
Pokemon Go, probably one of the famous but all those applications, if they are using GPS alone, it's very, it could be the GPS location or any location could be easily spoofed. So you can
Hmm.
fake your location to be somewhere else. So if I'm playing Pokemon Go, I could fake myself to be someplace where it be really, exotic places. It could be done by using software like a local location app, or you can using a physical hardware. It's very easy. You can buy a hack RF hardware from eBay for $100, and then you can fake your location. But that won't work with Token Run because we have the Seeker phone already have the GNS chips inside, and we have the largest, world largest RTK network can do the RTK algorithm on it. Yeah, so that's the background. So for the Token Run app itself, it's basically a treasure chest game. So the with the application, people can walk around the neighborhood and found treasure chests. When you open the treasure chest, you will actually get the real crypto tokens. I think that's the one of the most difference you will notice from token from the other similar applications. The other applications, they being, hey, you open a chest or do some quest, you found get some points. So the points are something like centralized, store of your, the representation of the token, but that's like a centralized. For us, because we can do actual proof location, when you get the open the chest, you got tokens, you can actually withdraw to your wallet instantly.
Hmm.
So we make it, that's like very Web3 native. Um, and it will be also be very useful. So the ultimate goal for Token Run is to create. So first is like showcase what our RTK network can do. We can do actually proof location, which is very unique and new in this field. We are the first one can actually do the protocol level proof location. And the second, we want to, make sure that Token be a interesting platform for people can play around, and actually it could be used later for a launch platform for any other crypto project if they want to distribute their tokens by a proof location way.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Yeah. Thanks for explaining that. Hopefully, we can get this an official announcement date soon, or maybe just follow us on social media and then you can see it there. But also, it's also important to note that Rover is included in this, right?
Yep.
With
Yep.
GeoDNet being powered by GeoDNet, we
Yeah.
have that partnership with them and it decided to include, or they decided to include our token into Token Run as well. So if you're looking for a way to get a little bit more into GeoDNet, but also a little more into Rover, this would be a great avenue for it, right? All right. And now we have our community questions, right? We have some questions that we have from X and also Discord, but if you have any questions here and now, feel free to go ahead and shoot that over. I see we have a few here. Let's go with the one from Justin. I did answer this privately, but I'll go ahead and answer it publicly as well. So, Justin stated, I can't find a clear answer with a superficial search. Does the LC bolt onto a car, or how does it attach? Does it use just a magnet? Go ahead, Gary. Take it away.
Yeah, the first method is to use the magnet to attach the car, because we are using the very strong magnet. It's a N52M magnet. It's the top the magnet, so it's very strong. And we also do some test. Yeah, and not just the real test, but also the simulation in the wind tuner. So it's safe enough. But we also provide more the additional the secure the wild to to connect to the LC to make sure it's safe. And
Hmm.
I think we will develop the next generation of LC, and that LC will contain two types of the base. The first one is the magnet, and the second one is the use the ski rack, yeah, to mount the LC. But this right now, this type of first generation of LC, we just have the magnet, yeah, mount,
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah.
Nice. Thanks for answering that. And then the next one is also from Justin. Any chance a plug-in RTK module could be manufactured and sold for non-seeker users to play?
Well, actually, there's a easier solution. So, well, for the December, our campaign will mostly targeted for Seeker phone users. And actually, if you have an Android phone, newer model Android phone,
How new
maybe,
are we talking here, David?
sorry.
How new? Because like I
Oh,
think
yeah,
personally
yeah.
like a
So
3 years old
we
is
are
fine.
talking about like maybe within last, 2 years.
Okay.
Some of the newer model like the Google Pixel phones, it's already it can do also do RTK as well. So I think a lot of people don't know, but like some newer phones, I think most of the newer phones, they already have GNS chip inside. They can do RTK.
Hmm.
So that for those phone users, they will also be able to play the Token Run app. But that will be so for December will be Seeker specific promotions and start from January. We don't have a set date yet, but January 2026, the other Android phone with GNS chip inside can also play Token as well. We will list some of the models. Like one of the major category is the Google Pixel phones. They can do like Pixel 7 and later. They can do RTK already.
Hmm. Nice. Oh, nice. And then the next question is, can any of y'all put a video out on how to connect an RTK network with an Android phone?
Yeah, in the token application, it's done automatically. So you don't need to worry about anything because we will once you download the application, if you have a GNS chip inside your phone, if you go to the open space, it will do automatically, and it will notice that will get into either RTK float or RTK fix.
Oh, okay. Nice. Automatic is great. We take that.
Yeah, so that's basically we handle everything behind the thing. You will get, automatic uh, RTK connection to the cloud server, and you can do RTK directly inside your phone.
Nice. And so it's just a matter of releasing it on that app store, right?
That's right, yes.
Nice. Okay. Oh, and then they wanted to use it without token run. Is that possible?
That would be a little bit different use case. So first of all, we've been talking about like some other hardwares. Like if you guys know about GeoPulse, it's like a separate device. You can pair to your phone, so you can use either iOS or Android. But in that one, so for GeoPulse, it has automatic RTK account. We can do RTK, but for just a regular Android phone can do RTK. We haven't been looking to that. We probably can provide, but there will maybe some um, way how to how we can charge user for use of our RTK network.
Hmm. Nice. Yes. And then if that doesn't suffice, Justin, just let me know, and then I'll try and cook something up offline. Right. So with that, we are at the end of our AMA. We will see you again next week, as next week is not a holiday, but we will not see you the week of Christmas, if that's what you're wondering. If you have any questions in the meantime, feel free to tag us on X, tag us on Discord, join our social medias. Would be happy to have you all there. Here again, one more time is the QR code for that. If you are on your phone, all you have to do is take a screenshot, go into your photo app, hold click, and then it'll take you to that beacons where you can find all of our social media. Thank you again for all of you joining. Thank you for David and Gary answering all of our questions and providing insight into what is happening with our projects, whether that be GeoDNet or Rover. So, thank you all. Good morning. Good night. We will see you all
Thank
soon.
you.